What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the boss themes from Donkey Kong Country. We might not, Donkey Kong 64. We might not get to all of them, but we'll get to what we can. Enough to, and it'll be enough to put out the video, the new Jungle Japes video with the boss. And then we'll go from there. So what I want to do is, since the orchestral themes already share a lot of instruments and they're already mixed, so I don't have to do all that again. I'm just gonna adapt the orchestral themes to be the boss theme project, and I don't want to put it in the same I don't want to put them all in the same project because there's a lot of orchestral themes and bosses. So I want the boss themes to have their own project, so that it's a little cleaner and a little easier to manage. I'm gonna save this new project as the boss themes. We can remove some of this stuff, like for example this percussion is probably not going to be used in the boss. This clavinet, probably not. Basically we only want orchestral stuff. So let's remove, and let's also remove all the MIDI channels for now, because I can just honestly I can just let's see if I can hold shift and up. No, that's just gonna make it. I can just select all of these at once and then just get the individual ones. Nice. So then we delete those, and then we delete all our patterns. Whoa. Okay, don't do that. Hold shift and click, and then delete. And let's see, we just delete the arrangements, really. Delete this. Oh, that's the only one, so anyway. Jungle boss. Oh, simple thing. Okay, so now we've got essentially a blank project with some orchestral instruments. Oh, but I have to also delete anything that's not orchestral from Contact. Can't remember. I don't think the bosses use any tenor sax. You can delete that for now. Or marimba. We'll see. So everything else is orchestral, and we can therefore keep. So let's get started with that. So now we can bring in a MIDI file of Jungle Japes boss. Yes, here we go. Don't start a new project. Do MIDI out because we already have Fruity LSD in there. Okay. Oh, this is a long theme. Bum 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 bum. Cool, we don't need to play the whole theme. We'll hear it soon enough. But I do want to mute out a lot of these. So we have our timpani line. Let's copy this and go jungle timpani. And then we'll go to all. Contact, and the timpani is going to be the first channel. Perfect. And then let's control legato because some of the control L because some of the notes are glitched, so it needs to correct it. I don't think there's really any repetition here, so that's fine. Not enough to justify changing anything, at least. Okay, but anyway, that sounds great. And it's not panned, so that's cool. We got strings. Strings are panned. 45% left. So we can change that by going to 45 left. Okay. Now let's find first empty, call it jungle strings. And our strings are going to be channel 7. Okay, select 7 and Alt-C to change. Now, so I think it might be over. Oh, wow, it's going into the wrong place. Oh, yeah, contact is really bad with multi-outing. Like, I think you have to change something in it to get it to refresh. There we go. Okay. So let's go now and move on to the next thing. Okay, this must be bass strings. Yeah, because if you go on to here, it's brass. This is bass strings. Let's copy that. And the bass string should be the very next track, I do believe. Yep, 8. Jungle bass strings. Paste, and then select channel 8 and Alt-C. Nice. Now the panning for that is going to be 41% right. Nice. Okay, so we got our trombone. What sounds like a trombone here? It's definitely trombone range. Yeah, that's a trombone, alright. Okay, so let's copy that. And then I think, do we have any other brass here? It's the shrill trumpets. We don't want, but I want to put those in a different thing. We'll lump it all together in the end, if it needs to be lumped together. 41% right is the panning. Find first empty, call this trombone. And our the channel for our trombone is going to be channel 3. Let's put it 41% right. And it's not pasting, oh, because I did it like that. And so channel 3, Alt-C to change. Nice. Cool. Okay, so that part at the end is the loop. Okay, so let's select this and cut it. Let me make sure there's nothing else that has, yeah, this part cut. Okay, let's cut this part at the end. Okay, this last part at the end is just a repetition. It's just like the loop. Okay. Okay, and then this is the crash, which we'll have to build in the thing. So let's go. Let's put some rapid ones here. And the note is a little bit too high. Let's put it down. Or maybe it's half a note too high. And this note can ring out. Okay, here we have some more. Let's go and select that other one bar, like one bar one. Let me do a bar for this because it's not going to be breaking the bar. No. Okay, here it speeds up. Nice. Okay, so that'll go above here. Lovely, so we got our crashes sorted. This doesn't sound like King K. Rool's theme at all. That's because it's not King K. Rool's theme at all. But welcome anyway. Welcome, Frederick. Welcome, Leaf Gag. Yo, I love your DKC2 restoration. I didn't know you streamed. Now you do. Welcome. I'm glad you like the tunes. Alright, so we are going to get back to the instrumentals. Let's see. This one is center. And what is... Oh, these are the trumpets. Get ready to hear shrill trumpets. Okay, so here's our trumpets. Let's copy that. And this is going to be 25% right. So let's go to contact. And 25% right. approximately. Okay, so now let's go to find first empty, call this trumpets. And then our trumpets are going to be channel 9. So let's paste it and then select channel 9 and then Alt C to change. Nice. Might be a little bit distorted. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. We just don't need that much highs. Actually, we don't need this at all. We do need that lower bass sound. Okay, so that's good. Now we can move on to, what is this? Bassoon. Bassoon is going to be 30% left. And it already is. Good. Okay, so let's copy this. And do we have any winds here? Ah, we do have winds, and they intersect. The bassoon switches, so they never intersect. So that means we can combine them. So let's take our bassoon and find first empty and call this wind section. And our bassoon is going to be channel what? 2. So let's paste this here. Select channel 2 and Alt C to change. And I've spelled wind with a capital I by accident. So. And is that the right octave? I don't remember. No, it's not. It's got to be an octave lower. Control down. Nice. Okay, so then we're going to pair that with the piccolo, which will be channel 11. Just select channel 11 and Alt C to change. Now, is that the right octave? Let's find out. Oh, it's an octave too high. Let's turn it down. Shift C, so we can select only the flute notes and turn it down. Yeah. I feel like that should be higher. I feel like that should be louder, maybe. Let's turn it up a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now we have one more track. Oh, but this is supposed to be 17%, right? Let's check the panning. 32%, right? Let's change that. There we go. Let's see if we have any sustained notes, because you know that instrument doesn't sustain. No, we don't have any sustained notes. Okay, good. Okay, so next and lastly but not least, we have French horns. And these kind of intersect with something else. What is this? This intersects with our trombone, so we can say... Wait, no, it actually... Actually, there is just... they do intersect at some point. I'm gonna put them by themselves. This is 14% left, and our French horns are currently... Very, very John Williams here. Okay, so let's copy this. Find first empty. Let's change this wind section sound to jungle winds. Okay, find first empty, call this jungle French horns. And the French horns are going to be channel 5. Select 5 and Alt-C to change. Lovely, but they're a little loud. And they're a little bit distorted. Let's turn that down a bit. Great. Okay, so some of those we might be able to combine. Like the brass stuff. I know the strings and winds pretty much go on their own. No, we'll keep it separate. Yeah, so let's remove some space. Pretty much the only thing that has any space, well, the strings have space as well. So let's select by the bar, and then we'll control delete. And then we can check for repetition. Most of this is like a straight line, and this is also a straight line. But this might be repeated from the other time. I think this is just the chorus, yeah. Pretty much. This is just a chorus again. And this is just a straight up bar. So let's do. Lovely. Okay. So let's put our timpani up there. Let's insert one here. We can have the crash under there. Let's disable all these lines. Okay, let's insert one here. And let's put our strings in here. Now. Okay, and let's expand the size of the MIDI so we can see what's going on. Okay, and let's make a slice here. Move this over. And so this is going to move over here. Over here. So we need to make a slice here. Why would you do that? Just make a slice, man. So this goes here, and then this actually this goes here. Oh, there's like another big space here that I forgot about. Control delete, and then I think this is where the solo starts. Yeah. Okay, so let's make a slice here, and then this. Actually, we need the paintbrush. Yeah. No, actually, this starts here. And this goes here, because it repeats again. Cool. And then this goes at the end. And it's also not as long, not so long. There's space at the end. It goes at the end. Okay, so strings take a rest. Nice, so that's pretty much the string line. This might be a stupid question, but what software are you using? I'm using FL Studio. Feel free to ask anything. Yes. Well. And by extension, are you using a specific samples pack or one for the original game's files? No, I never use the game files because the game files are heavily compressed. You can't, that's the tricky thing about restoring. You can't use the game files to restore anything because there's no detail in there. You have to find the sounds that the composer used before they were put in the game, and these samples come from workstation key random like sample CDs. So, for example, what I'm using, these are mostly Donkey Kong 64 is a combination of like EMU stuff. So like this timpani, I can't remember if this is, I think that, yeah, this is from the Roland, one of the Roland sample CDs. Roland. And this is EMU from the EMU Classic Series CDs. This is Roland. Strings are Roland. Everything else is Roland. This pan flute is from the Roland Africa CD. That's a bit of a tricky one. The orchestra snare is from the Roland CD. A lot of them here are, a lot of the orchestral stuff is Roland, but like I'd say the game is split 50-50 between EMU and Roland. But that's usually what it is. With Dave's stuff, it's more complicated. Dave's stuff is from a lot of different places. So that was a little bit more difficult. Dave uses a lot of Korg and Roland and a little bit of EMU as well. So, anyway, let's insert another, well, let's insert one here because the strings are high. We're going to put the bass strings, yes, the bass strings. Bass strings will go here. And there's not a lot of space in there, so we can leave that as is. Nice. Cool. And then we'll put insert one here. And put our trombone here. And so we need to make some space here. I guess not. So let's see, we'll delete this space. Control delete. Hold Control, drag, and delete. Hold Control, drag, and delete this big space here. Okay. That way we don't see so much empty space whenever we look at the thing. It looks a little better. I like it. So here we'll make a cut there, and oh, actually also here and here. So here's a new method. Let's drag this last part to the end. Drag this part here. I can see that they align. And so I think it's like, okay. Oh, this is also a repetition, so yeah, we don't need that. Oh no, it's actually not a repetition because look at this last note. Oh, it plays up a note higher. Everything is a note higher. Okay. That makes sense, but this is actually, I think, a repetition. Yeah, we can just delete that. Deep bass. Interesting. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, yeah, it is supposed to happen. It's just that there's something else there. Da, 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 something like that. The French horns come in there. Okay, and then above here, we'll put the French horns. Oh no, actually trumpets first. Okay, so let's remove this space. Now this is all going to be a little bit off there. Cool. So anyway, let's remove that as well. Okay, so we move this. No, absolutely not. Move this. Wait, did I remove something I should? I think I did. Ah, yes, this is supposed to be here. That doesn't sound right. What is happening here? I think it's because of the velocity. I think we need to remove the lower velocities here. Yeah. This should be all high velocities. All forte. Nice. Okay, now these hits I think happened here. Oh, we have some more to remove, more space to remove here. Look at this. This must be the beginning again. Okay, so then here's where the trumpets go. Nice, that's the end. Cool. Hi, welcome, Feel Like Bowser. You're missing the slower, more ominous sting of the Jungle Japes theme in that gap there. I'm sure I'm missing a lot. Let's get through the... I'm gonna get through the whole thing before we make some corrections. You know what would be cool to review and restore the GBA versions they use pretty much. I don't really feel the DKC1 and DKC2 GBA versions had a voice on their own. Nah, I don't think that would go well, honestly. But if you can commission them if you want, I take commissions. But unfortunately not really requests. Anyway, sorry, but welcome. So, this is going to be, let's see, that'll be the trumpets done. And then I don't think there's anything after this. Nope. Okay, so next up is the French horns. French horns can go like right here. Oh, there's also the, oh wait, the winds are first. Interesting. So let's see. No, the winds come in here. Oh, and then they don't have any space. Nice. Okay, and then I'll put the French horns here. There we go. And there's some space here. Control Delete. You're gonna hear some unpleasant things. And then this part is kind of a repetition, right? No, that one goes up and go up a note. Oh, no repetition there. Here's a space. Okay, so what we want to do here is make a cut here. Epic boss theme. Ah, there's a space. Nice. Nice. That sounds great. Let's get the ending. Let's get the ending sorted. Let's see. There's only one note here. Unless we just want to take the end and then like put some trumpets, one hit of trumpets here. Let's see what else. Crash here. Timpani here. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Nice. But I want to hear some bass strings. Maybe really all the orchestra that plays here. Dum. Nice. Get that note here. Get some more strings here. You like that? There we go. And the levels look like they. Oh, well. That is not. Okay, hold on. Something's too loud here. Trumpets, maybe. Solo trombone. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, that's manageable. Nice. Let's turn down the highs on that piccolo. Oh, we have some things to delete here. Hold on. Yeah, we have some. We don't need this, but that's gonna mess up our contact plugins if we when we delete this. Let's see. Be careful. Okay, so let's see. Let's check our instruments. Let's see if they stayed the same. This one's going to tuba. So 12 needs to go to 8 instead. I think everything is just 4 less. No, actually. So 15 needs to go to 11. Interesting. Maybe that's, oh, that one's going into 17. So bass strings need to go into, bass strings are going to be 13. Whoa. Trumpet is going to be 20. No, it's 14. Piccolo is going to be 15. Bass strings 13. Marimba doesn't exist anymore. Tuba 12. Bass trombones don't exist yet, but they still have a place, so in case we use them in another one, let's keep that there. Tenor sax doesn't exist anymore. Bassoon is right. Okay, the rest is pretty much the same. Okay. And also, I forgot the brush snare doesn't exist anymore. Nor does the jazz kick. Okay, so everything is gonna shift around again. Now that I've deleted that. Let's see. Timpani goes to 6. I think everything is just -2 now. There we go. Sounds good. Very good. Well, thank you. Feels like Bowser. 37 Mexican pesos from feel like Bowser. Thank you. Woo! Glad you enjoy the tunes, man. Based, yes, got that bass. Okay, so now we can. I think we could move on to the next boss, Angry Aztec boss. Let's drop that in there. Save our work. MIDI out, don't start a new project, and go. We've been at this for 45 minutes already, so we're making good time. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Got crashes, so let's make a new pattern. Call it Aztec boss. Well, we can, well, there's all these, this is the whole boss project, so we don't need to have boss at the end of it. That's moot. Jungle Japes, we can just call it Jungle Japes. Angry Aztec. Oops. Okay, so our crashes. Oh, we got rapid ones now. And we even got ones that break the bar. Wow. Let's select all these, and they're gonna have to extend out a beat because they're not quite there. Actually, even a little less than a beat. Okay. Oh, we got a really rapid one here. No, absolutely not. Wow. Whoa. Okay, this is a lot of crashes. Okay, so it sounds like we just have them every half bar now. So then we have some more quick ones. And then I think we kind of repeat this sort of line here. Okay, and then we have the long one here. No, don't do that. Take the faded out one. Interesting. So here we need more 1-bar ones, and then I think it like does this sort of thing again. Something similar to this. Okay, so here we have more of these. Okay, and then you have that loop again. Oh, we got something different here. Got another, starting up with the 1-bar. Ah, then we have that pattern again. Interesting. Okay. And these are shifted a little bit. Oh, I see. We got this, and then this is like... Ah, then there's that one at the end again. And then we repeat this pattern. Ah. Okay, so we don't repeat that pattern. And then that's the loop right there. Cool. Okay, great. Now let's move on. Nice, we got timpani. Angry Aztec. Why Angry Aztec? Zelda Minish Cap music restoring. I would listen to other like a restoring music. I never really had people request Minish Cap, so I don't know how that would go. But you can, I don't really have a lot of time to do a lot of restoring these days. I mostly just restore the ones that I grew up with. But you are welcome to commission these things. I like your restoring music. Thank you. Glad you enjoy it. This had a crash out. Ah, yes, there you go. Seems to be a lot of those happening lately. They do seem to be going around. So, let's create, insert one here. And then we will go to, well, first I have to copy this. Find first empty. Call it Aztec Timpani. And then go here. We'll actually paste it into here. And then we select channel 1 and Alt-C to change. Drop that in there and then we're good. Let me see if it's glitched again. I might, oh, it's actually not glitched this time. Cool. Okay. Now we have lots of trombone. Cool, let's copy that. Find first empty, call it Aztec Bones. That's a nice pun because a lot of slang for trombones is like bones. Cool. It's supposed to be regular trombones, not bass trombone. Well, these could also be the bass trombones. I wonder if they sound better in the bass trombones. No, that's bassoon. No. Nice. And these also sound pretty distorted, actually. Nice. Oh, and this is the first time we use the bass trombone, so we can like turn them down if we see fit. Nice. Okay, cool. And the bass trombones are going to be 41% right. Same as the other trombones, so we gotta be careful about that. Now we got a tuba. Let's find first empty, call this Aztec tuba. And the Aztec and the tuba will be centered. Not 14 left. And that will be channel 10. Nice. Okay, let's insert one and add the tuba here. And we can remove some of this space. No, absolutely not. Well, this is also a repetition, so we can remove this. Nice. That's also a repetition. So let's... No. Let's give that, set that to be a bar. No, absolutely not. Okay. Thankfully, I can clearly see where the tuba is. Okay, and then control select and B, B, B. Control B, B, B. And then trim that down. And then we have another, like a repetition of the tuba somewhere. I think it's here. Oh yeah, there. I'll be able to hear the tuba wherever it is. Oh, here it is. Nice. Now let's go for the trombone. Actually, I don't think this is here. Okay, it's here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, the space isn't even removed yet. Nice. Okay, here's a repetition. Oh, but these look a little different. Look, these are like different lengths. So that's not. So this is a repetition of the first, but it's not just that. There we go. This is also a repetition. This is also a repetition, and actually that part is a repetition of the first one, I think. Okay, so this will need to be repeated again, I do believe. I think this is where there's a huge space. I think here is where that happens. Okay, and then control select, and then control B. Nice. And then there's supposed to be more too, yes. This part comes back in. Wait. okay, yeah, they drop out here. Nice. And there's the tuba. Trumpets. Find first empty, call it Aztec trumpets. Lovely. Have you done much in the way of Paper Mario? I haven't really done anything with Paper Mario. I participated in a cover project where it was like they did boss tunes, and I think I did a jazz remix of the or like a Japanese jazz fusion remix of one of the Paper Mario bosses, just because I didn't even know it. I was just like, that was one that they said they needed someone to do, so I just filled in for that. It was fun. I don't think I've never done, like, the only Mario I've ever done is commissions. Like, people have commissioned me for Mario stuff, but I've never done Mario of my own accord. Nothing. The only Mario things that have made a connection with me is the NES Mario. I never really could feel out the other stuff, the newer stuff. Okay, so select 9 and then Alt C. There we go. Control delete. Control delete. I think that's this is a unique melody that's not really in the, like, a lot of times he included unique melodies in the boss. I think, isn't this the central boss melody? It's like, isn't that in like Frantic Factory and stuff? Or I think this is in all the bosses. Nice. Central boss motif. This repetition can stay in there because it's only there like once. It's not a big repetition. This, however, wait. No, these are all the same. So this can be removed. And this is also a repetition. Well, this is a repetition. Oh no, it's in a different key. Okay. Lots of trumpets here. Ooh. Let's insert one. Okay, here. Okay, here. No. Oh well, that actually works too. Nice. Okay, so this is probably a space here. Wow, epic. Okay, here's where that last solo goes. Cool. And is this the same? This is 25. This is pan 25%, right? Is that the same? Yes, it is. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, if you get a chance at Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake on the Switch, ago, I easily beat them all for some other reasons. Oh, sure, I'll check it out and give it a listen. So let's see. 53% left for this. What is this? We got strings. Let's see. Find first empty. Aztec strings. Oh, look, it's going to some strings anyway. Yeah, it is going to the right place. Cool. Nice. Okay, this is a repetition. Absolutely not. Okay, so I'm not really seeing a lot of repetition that needs to be removed. Nice. Ooh, this is a repetition. Oh wait, but this one's louder. Nice. Ooh, I think this is a repetition, actually. Yeah, this one is just a repetition. Nice. Grand. Okay, let's insert one. The strings here. Ah. Wait a second, did I remove the first part of that one or not? Or the other part? Ah, this is a repetition. What the? Jesus, this thing sucks. Okay, there's a space here. Oh no, it's actually not a space there. Oh, but there's a space here. Okay, a space here. Nice. Cool. What else have we got? Bass strings. Let's call this Aztec bass strings. Okay, and this is going to the bass strings as well. Nice, we've also got... Oh, this is repeated. At least it looks like it from here. Nice. Okay, here's repeated. Ah, this part is repeated. Okay. Let's put the bass strings above the tuba. Except I don't think they play here. Actually, I do want to cut this. Where's those bass hits, though? Ah, we have this again. That's the thing. Ah. So really, we can just... No. Nice. Nice. Okay. This is somewhere like over here. Ah, yes, and then it repeats. Oh, this is like... I think this is like a... Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay, so what's happening here? In the last channel. Ah, I think we have French horns here. Yes. Let's find first empty and call it Aztec French horns. So this is going to trumpets. French horn is 5. Select 5 and Alt C. Very loud though. Let's delete this space. Okay, this is a repetition, as is this. Yeah. Is that really 2 notes? Wow, I wonder why that is. Okay. Okay, and that's a repetition. Cool. Now let's put it right above the bones. Okay, so it starts here. And then we have space here. And then it repeats twice, I do believe. This also repeats twice. Okay, so that's supposed to be there. I can't tell if that's supposed to be there. No, that's not supposed to be there. Ah, here we go. Ah, here we go. I think this happens later. No. Ah, it happens there, but it does repeat as well. Yeah. Okay, and then nothing. Okay, so that's all. Nice. Great, so everything is now copied. Welcome, Gamer XT. Got here earlier than usual. Nice. Welcome. Alright, so let's go play. I'm gonna check the mastering. Ooh, that sounds good. I was worried that would be too loud, but I don't think it is. I think those trumpets could be louder. Nice. Nice. surprised at the lack of bass in this one. Maybe the tuba needs to be louder. Maybe not. Just a little bit loud. But the bass and the tuba might need to be a little louder. Not a lot of bass in the bass strings. But that's good. That'll do fine. So let's see, we're at an hour and a half, so we spent another 45 minutes on here. So apparently these bosses take 45 minutes to copy. Cool. So let's find first empty. And also let's also make a new arrangement. And let's call it, what's the next one? Frantic Factory. Okay, and now we go over to Frantic Factory Boss. Okay, and then MIDI out, don't start a new project. Okay, here we go. So our first channel, let's mute out some of these other things. This is probably going to be the crash. No, it's the timpani first this time. Oh, there's something else going on here. What's this? This is like 2 crashes. Interesting. Okay, so timpani. Find first empty. Call it Factory Timpani. Paste there, and it's already the first channel. Okay, let's go back. We go to the next one. Is that the bait? I think that's the tuba. Is that the tuba? What's going on with our brass here? Oh, it's not our tuba. It's a trombone. We got trumpets. And what's this? Okay, so we got a solo trombone here. Let's find first empty, call this Factory Trombone. And then let's send that to 3. I think 3 is the trombone. Yeah. But let's see if it sounds better as a bass trombone. Yeah, because it is playing the bass. It just gets a little louder, really. I do like the mixing a little bit better on that. And there's really not much space there. It's like just a little bit of space. So we can say Control delete that part. There might be some space here. Da da dee doo. Da da dee da doo da da doo. This is a repetition. Oh, I accidentally put a note there. This is a repetition. But I think this is a repetition as well. And here's the loop. Cool. So let's build it. What is that? It's pretty LSD being stupid. Oh wait, this is not. And then this part is repeated. Let's get some more distortion on this. Well, actually, no, that's because it's the bass one, so it's gonna be... No, let's get it figured out first. Ah, the space is here. Nice. Perfect. And then there's a space here. Wait. No, there's not a space there. That's the production room theme. No, absolutely not. Keeps wanting to switch it to strings for some reason. Ah, this part is repeated. And this part must be at the end. And then this part happens again. Oops. Okay. Here's that part. Nice. Okay, let's also throw the timpani in here. But we're gonna need to make space for the crash, too. Nice. Now next will be tuba. Find first empty, call it factory tuba. Not sure which one is the tuba, I can't really remember. 10. Nice. Now, are you mad, Jack? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Alright, so let's remove that. Let's see. This might be a repetition. No, that's not a repetition. Okay. So let's put the tuba here. There we go. Oh, it's actually there. Okay, I think it just stops there, actually. Oh, but that's the loop again. I have to remove that. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Got strings. Gotcha. Okay. Find verse empty, call it factory strings. Which one is the strings again? Yes, I think so. There is the bass strings. Yes, I guessed right. It's getting louder, so even if there's repetition, it's not a repetition. Let's delete this space. Okay, so that's a repeat of that other part. And then it just repeats that same bar again. And these don't really repeat. Okay, this part is repeating. That part is the end, is the loop. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's put the strings at the top. Okay, so this part. Nice. I do believe that's the low velocity ones. It's the middle velocity ones. Oh, these are actually higher velocity, so I do need these. Okay. And then control, no wait, I have to do insert. And then paste that there. But it's gonna paste it in the wrong place, so I have to move it. Alt-C to change. Okay. Okay, then the climax awaits. What's going on in the last part here? Ah, it's this part again. Nice. Cool. Okay, that's good. Sounds pretty maddening so far, yes. Music production can be maddening with this repetition of sounds. Let's see. So next, let's go to... Lost my place. This is will be next. Yeah. So bass strings is next. Find first empty, call it factory bass strings. And we're gonna send this to 8. Control delete the space. Wait, got bass down there. Okay, and the rest is... See if there's any repetition here. Nothing so far. Nice. This is repeated. And then this is the loop. Okay. So let's put the bass strings. Here, let's just occupy this one. Why is that? Why am I hearing crashes? That's crazy. Okay, it's just because Pretty LSD is a bad plugin. That's not there. Okay, so there's another repetition here. Ooh, interesting. Oh, there is a space there. Why am I hearing stuff then? Oh, the cut is here. Nice. And then this will go before the ending. Wait, not there. Here. Da 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 da. Nice. Lovely. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. Trumpets are next. Wow, you stream early. Welcome, Saint Seiya. Yes, I am in Europe, so I'm streaming quite early if you are not in Europe. Or if you're in America, particularly. Dee 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 doo. Na 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 na. Okay, so let's take our trumpets. Find first empty, call it factory trumpets. And then we go to here, and then what is the trumpet? Like, not 7. 5? Nice. No, that's French horns. Trumpets are 9. And then we have space here. Control delete. Oh, that's also with the loop. Okay. These are also repetitions. Ah, but these are not. Wait, yes they are. Lovely. So let's send the trumpets above the trombones. Nice. I don't think they're here. I think they wait. Wait a second. These are not trumpets. These are French horns. They're supposed to be French horns in the first place. So I did have it right. Nice. Let's change that. Interesting. So that's not actually supposed to be here. Here they are. Pretty sure that's not supposed to be there. Is it here? That's not supposed to be there. Okay, these are repeated a lot. Wait a second. Okay, that one waits. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Interesting. Ah, this one's here. No, absolutely not. Nice. Great. I'm in the US, so it makes sense why I never catch your streams. Luckily, I get up early enough to get the kids ready for school these days. Oh, nice. Ah, the clown and the gift box. It looks like a Jack in the Box and the monkey. Nice. Nice emoji game. Yeah, so let's move on to what's next. Crashes. We got crash. Time to crash out. Okay, so this will go just above the timpani. Okay, and let's make sure this conforms to like a bar, because I don't want the I don't want it to be like. Ah, we got And we'll do the fade outs later. Oh, we got lots of those now. Ooh. Okay, we gotta go for the beat snap for this. Okay. Okay, so all of these, we're just gonna fade them out a little bit. Nice. Lovely. Okay, moving on. And let's also mute out the crashes here. Got trumpets. Actual trumpets this time. I think so. Okay, the trumpets are stretching their range a little bit. Trumpets can't go that low. Playing trombones here. Trumpets are playing trombones. Let's go for... let's put them here. And let's go find first empty, call it factory trumpets. Bum ba 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 bum 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 ba ba ba. Delete that. Okay, we can remove these repetitions. Very good, very clear trumpet sample here. No, don't repeat that. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so nothing here. No, I have to set it back to bar. And then this part, I need to be closer. Ah. Ooh, what's this? What's happening here? Something got deleted that shouldn't have. Oh, wait a second. No. It's just that these are repeated. Nice. Okay, and then the next thing is got some strings. Didn't we do strings already? We have more strings. Wow. Okay. So we have bass strings and these are taking the place of the bass strings. Okay. I think they're not really, yeah, they don't really happen. No, they actually happen also with the bass strings. So for the first time we have violas. Let's call this violins. Let's call this basses. And then we have to put violas in here. Which there's no actual viola patches, it's just I'm just doing that for the range. Is this just our regular strings, or is that actually, wait. Oh, this is the spiccato strings. Never mind. So that means you're turning these instruments string side out. Ah, this guy's got the puns. Nice. String side out. Yeah. Turn it inside out. Find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender. Why are these things always missing stuff? Okay, it loaded now. Okay, so these can be strings again. But they'll be legato strings. Legato basses. So this would be spiccato. Let's call this find first empty, call this spiccato, factory spiccato. What's the channel there? 6. I think that might be an octave too low, even though it sounds nice. Yep. And I think the basses there are also going on at the same time. So what's going on here is just more bass strings. Oh, that's just, that one's going to 10, so. Yeah, that's some bass strings. But we're gonna put those separately because they're going to be mixed a little differently. So let's call this spiccato basses. Wait, no, that's spiccato strings. I figured there should be more free spaces here. Yeah, why doesn't this go to 7? But oh wait, there's already 7. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we are using them all. It's gonna go to 12. Oh, but this has also got to go up an octave. And this is going into the timpani line, so let's create a separate master out. Oh wait, let's actually send that to the tenor sax because the tenor sax is not doing anything. So let's send the spiccato strings. Actually, we might be able to just get away with... Yeah, I think those sound nice as strings. No, but the strings are... regular strings are going to be going at it as well. And the spiccato basses can go to bass, do the bass marimba. Now, tenor sax can go to a free channel, which we'll have to create. Actually, I have to create 2. It's gonna go to 14. Nice. So let's call this spiccato strings. Call this spiccato basses. So let's give this saturation. No, absolutely not. Nice. Now let's give it... Oh yeah, it's already stereo, so we don't really need any... Oh, at least I think it's stereo. Yeah, stereo. So no chorus is needed. Okay, let's also give this saturation. Give the bass's saturation. Cool, and this, let's randomize the velocities a little bit so that they're not so mechanical. There we go. That's better. I like it. Cool. Now, what's the panning on that? The spiccato strings are 45 left. Basses are 41 right. Nice. Now, where does that go? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's put that right above. Okay, so this is waits until. And I think actually, since we have a space in the bass string, that pattern can just go there. Just go into the bass strings instead. That would be cleaner, more organized. Then we have to create a space. That means we have to go to insert insert space. And then we paste that there. Wait, I have to highlight this and paste that there. There we go. Okay, now the bass strings are going to be offset a little bit. So what we have to do is deselect this, move this around. That should work. And then this will be a little bit offset as well. Nice. Sounds great. Okay, so what do we have next? Final track. What is this? Ah, the laugh. I don't think I have that on hand, but I know where it comes from, so I'll get that later. You have the SFX in the music. So it's just pitched up, really. Okay. Cool, I'll get that later. For now, we'll just do the music. Let's see. The bass strings are not really bassing very much. Oh, they're not actually bassing. I'm actually supposed to be bassing. Ooh, something's not supposed to be there. Oh, I know what this is. No. The bases. Nice climax. Okay. Ah. Ah. There it is. Nice. Nice. Cool. Sounds great so far. Something about the pitch somewhere seems higher than it should be. Maybe it might be more treble, but we'll check it and see if anything's wrong and play it through. They just don't make game music like this anymore. Yeah, it's very orchestral. It's very much a 90s orchestra score. Like this style was only popular in the 90s, and I don't think they really made much of it like it in video games, but it was very popular in film. Music composition looks complicated. Yes, it is. Music complication, but it's fun. It's very mathematical. Thanks so much for what you've done with the Donkey Kong music. Welcome, Big Daily. I'm glad you enjoy it. So the DKC series is such a strong core memory and beautiful, intense nostalgia to pump them hi-fi. Nice. Glad that could help. Welcome. Yeah, so it's quite complicated. There's lots of notes here. Let's see. are have a little bit much treble. Oh, this thing is not supposed to be here. Okay, that's definitely supposed to be there. Oh, the tuba is kind of bleeding into the treble. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna raise the bass on that one too. Ooh, I'm getting some good bass out of this bass strings if I raise it. Nice. Nice. So where these trumpets should be a little more distorted. Nice. Let's give that an ending. And then we'll be done. Welcome, Teddy Belcher. Coffee? Oh, you're getting warmer. Seems a bit high in certain spots, though. I don't know. Lovely. Yeah, let's make that last one fade out a little quicker. Cool. So if any if any part seems high, then let me know which part exactly, because I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything like irking my ears. So it escapes me, whatever it is, completely. Coffee? No, I don't drink coffee, but feel free to have some. Add 67. What? 67 what, dude? 67's an odd number. That doesn't work with music. Unless you're in 3/4. But even then, that still doesn't work, because 7 is like not even a multiple. Not even an odd multiple. Doot. What's the number of the K rule? Oh, cool. Deep cut for you. Okay, so I would say we'll call that done, unless you know where the high part is, because I don't think I see any other high parts. And yeah, we're almost at time. It's like we're like at 2.5 hours. So I'd say we'll save the rest for next time. 3 is good for me. We did 3 boss themes today. That's not bad. Which is, I think it's the same number we did last. Or we did 2 last time. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. So next thing I have to do is just make the new video for Jungle Japes. So there'll be a fresh new video out for Jungle Japes that has it'll be all the tracks, every single one of them, and then that'll be out. It should be out today. We'll see what I can do. And then next time we'll come. We'll probably next tomorrow we'll probably be streaming another cover, another Donkey Kong Country cover or something like that. And then that'll be fun. Okay. Because I kind of want to do this rotation of it's like a restoration, a cover, and an original, like each week. So that would be fun to do. So we'll continue with that. Good luck. You'll need it. Like it was a game. There was some video game that I remember from back in the day that said that. Good luck. You'll need it. Nice. Thank you, Frederick. All right, y'all. Well, this is where I'll cut it for today. Have a nice day and enjoy. This is early for you, so enjoy your day. And if I'll enjoy my afternoon. I gotta go cook something. Cook something and then go out later, have some fun. Yes. So take care, y'all, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time.